Why, hello there, and welcome to Dirty Mike's Canadian Corner, T.G.I.F. That's right, folks. Hope everyone's had a good day, good week, have some good things planned for the weekend. The panel link has been posted and pinned. If anyone has the bollocks to come up and chat, feel free. In the meantime, smoke 'em if you got 'em, right? So wait and see who come. We'll wait and see who comes on up, who shows up. We're only gonna do this for about an hour because of my wrestling later on, but it should be good. It can be good. Tell me what if you guys have any interesting plans for this weekend. Let me know. Me, I think I'm gonna dive more into that game that I was playing yesterday. I haven't played it today yet, but yeah, I wanna make that better. I wanna learn some more. Yeah. Sarah, hello, hello. How you doing? Hope all is well. I can't wait to get a new camera, a webcam that is. It sucks that the one I had broke down. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter what port I plugged it into, USB port. It just wouldn't detect it. Oh, you like that game, Ogre? Yeah, it's kind of fun. It kills time big time. And if you get a computer, Ogre, I can teach you how to get that game for free. For free. Regular $40 on Steam. You want to pay $40 or do you want to save $40? Up to you. Yaman. It kind of makes me sleepy also because it's so repetitive. But at least you're not stressed out playing it. Now, like I was saying yesterday, I'm playing on a passive mode. They have 3 different modes, and with one of them, you can have, like I was saying yesterday, one of the modes you can have enemies to kill, and that will try and kill you. Which means the building that I have, I would have to put like a, some kind of fence system with spikes on it, and still they can destroy the fence to get in and so forth. 6 beers, wow. Well, that's your prerogative. You know how I am with alcohol. I'd rather get high than get drunk. But that's just my personal preference, right? But it was good seeing you yesterday on the stream. I'll probably play some more tomorrow. Mike Reese, what's up, buddy? Wow, you got high and you got drunk? Damn, I remember them days, dude. Ugh. Too rough for me, buddy. Not at 54 years old. No, thank you. But you are way younger than me, Ogre. You got time to see the light and to see why you should not drink. But let you do your silly, crazy, stupid things as a child or a young adult. Good work, Nightbot. If anyone wants to come up, they can. I want to see how this works. I've never used this feature yet. You're still younger. I know. I know you don't. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. So, you guys have any plans for the weekend? You guys doing anything fun? I hope you guys are getting nice and high right now. I'm sure Sarah is. She's probably over there with her vape pen or maybe even a joint. Had wings and beer for dinner, then a couple more, then went home. Nice. I love chicken wings. I've had mild, medium, and super hot. So I got, I guess you could say, I had the dream for chicken wings where I could go to a Wild Wings, which has like, what is it, over 100 different flavors of sauces and so forth for your chicken wings with weird names, names like Farmer's Daughter and Garpar, you know, garlic parmesan, which is really good. Garpar rings, onion rings, are amazing. If anyone gets a chance to have some Garpar garlic parmesan soaked onion rings, you will be like, I'm never gonna have another plain onion ring ever again. Especially if it's from Wild Wings. Out to smoke, listening while getting ready. Getting ready? What do you mean getting ready? You have to get ready to smoke? That's confusing. Who would but wife went to pick up dinner having some General Taos. Oh, you bitch. You tease me, Mike. Oh, Mike, reminder time. It's soon time of that month. Just so you know. Having some General chicken and spicy, of course. Can't wait. Belly is angry. You're hangry. Got a hankering for some genitals. Mm, uh, I have not had any of that for probably about, I want to say 8 months or so. It is definitely my favorite thing to get for Chinese food. Definite. Big night for wrestling fans. The Rock will be on tonight's show. You know, Dwayne Johnson. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? It doesn't matter what you think, would be his response. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great weekend. I will be back on Tuesday night for our show. Always reminding to be good, treat each other well. You know, we're here in life not for a long time, but for here. We're here. We should be here for a good time, not for a long time. So enjoy life. Get out there, do something fun. I've just pulled in. Hope you all have a great night. Peace out. See you on the flip side. Enjoy your meal, Mike. I'll see you Tuesday. Where's my pen? There it is. Oh, oh, I'm gonna cough. That was a big one. That's what she said. God, do I miss Ogre's videos with the pedos? maybe, maybe he can get back into it one day, or even better, get into something else. Now that he's in a new town where he's living, even though he's lived up there before, but it's different than what we all know. I have to smoke outside. Why do you have to smoke outside if you have your own place? Oh, guess he's going to answer that. Hope his mic works better than yesterday.
We're gonna test it right now.
All right,
Oh shit! I didn't hear myself.
cool.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about yesterday. It was just.
I do hear myself when I talk, but that's okay.
Wonder how I fixed that.
Probably you have YouTube.
Yeah, but I couldn't figure out how to turn YouTube off yesterday either.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I'll deal with it. How you doing?
Good. Now, what was the question you asked? Because I was surprised I got through.
Question.
Oh, about the hunting and stuff like that. Yeah, it all depends. Like I said, I do have a computer. I got to get things set up and stuff. I'm more worried about getting my daughter back. So once that happens, then I'll deal with things. But
Right.
I would like to get started again and do it. But I've got other things in the works. Like I was talking to you about a camera and stuff. I want to get a camera mount for the dog and a camera for the dog. So
Yeah, and I showed you.
yeah, yeah, no, it's funny because I was looking at a bunch of those. I was actually looking at the same company, but it was like $145, and it was on sale for like $50 off, and it had a whole bunch of shit that came with it. And I was like, well, okay, but I didn't know if it was a good enough company or not.
Dude, look at the stars.
Oh,
Read the
I guess I can do
reviews,
that.
and if you have to, you copy the title of what it is and paste it in YouTube and look for reviews.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That'll work.
Yep.
But getting a harness to put on, like she's already got a harness that I walk around with her in. So for me, it's just a mount that I can mount to that, which shouldn't be too hard.
No, they
Because
have
since
ones
I'm
for GoPro. It may work with that one, or I don't know. That's that's easy
I
to
gotta
figure out.
yeah, I gotta find like a generic one that fits most generic fucking
Right.
cameras. But should be okay. I'm gonna see if I can find the chat so I can read the chat as well.
Oh, they're not saying shit.
Oh, it says okay. You can see the people in the chat if they do say something though.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Tuesday. Hold on. Yeah, Tuesday. I'll be back on StreamYard.
Okay, good.
Or for when I do my game, I'll use this.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was funny. The constant sound of you walking, and it was just a little overpowering your voice enough, so I could hear a little bit of what you're saying when you'd stop. I'm like, cool. Then you start walking again. I'm like, God damn it.
I like
And then
feedback like that because no one tells me.
hold on one second. Give me a second. I gotta mute this. Sorry, the dog was digging a hole.
So what you smoking tonight?
Oh, it's called Thumbs Up. It's like
Thumbs up.
29%. I get two joints. It's $9.99 for two 1 gram joints, and they're 29%.
Not bad.
I picked up one of those today when I had an ODSP appointment today, so I had to walk down to the ODSP office.
You ever try a vape pen?
Yeah, yeah, I've got a couple of those. I just um they make me cough too much. Anything? No, it has to do with the way it's done, the way even with vape cigarettes. Anything that does that vape thing, it fucks me up. I
Because
can
it's
use
stronger.
no, it has nothing to do because I've
Baby
done
toxin.
I've done dabs out of different rigs and stuff like that, and I have no problems with it. It's just
Wow.
the vape pens itself for some reason, the way it hits me. I'll be okay for one or two tokes, and then my lungs feel like they're on fire. Hey, what's up, Melvin?
Melvin. What's he mean by eco?
Yeah, but it was funny. I was watching you last night. I sat down on the couch, set the phone up. I was listening, and all of a sudden, boom! I fucking pass out. I wake up. You're off. I'm like, oh shit. I go to turn my phone off, and Josh's stream was on. I'm like, cool. I'll put that on. I'll go to say hi. Elle wanted to go outside. I let her outside. She came back in. I sat down, passed right back out. Woke up an hour or so later, just as they were saying, okay, goodbye. And I missed the whole fucking show.
I'm sure you didn't miss much.
lot lately. Fucking, I'm falling asleep by like 9 o'clock, and then I'm up at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I've been doing a
I've
lot
been
of
doing a
weird
lot of
nights.
weird nights.
I'll stay up all
I'll
night,
stay up
sleep
all
at
night,
noon
sleep at noon
till like 4,
to like 4,
and then do it
Yeah,
again.
see,
then do it again.
I'm the opposite. I used to be up until fucking like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, sleep for a couple hours, get up, take the daughter to school, come back and do what I have to do. But fuck, lately, because I don't have her to get up, and I'm all fucked up. Like I said, I'm asleep sometimes by like fucking 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I'm not trying to be asleep. I'm just sitting on the couch watching fucking my phone, and then boom, I'm out. And
And
that's
it's because of
it's
the
like
bitch that
twelve
you
o'clock.
don't see her.
You don't see her.
Yeah, it's because she's not here. So I got nothing to do. Like I get bored. If she was here, I'd have focus. She'd be here. There'd be something to do. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So without her here, my mind starts to go crazy. So in order for me not to go do something stupid, it's either stay here and sleep or. But yeah, I'll fall asleep by 8:30, nine
So
o'clock.
you're trying to get
So
her.
you're trying to get her.
Oh yeah, it's just dealing with fucking CAS is fucking with me. I was because originally lived in Toronto. I had to deal with Toronto. Then because she was up here in Barrie and I was in Toronto, I moved up here. I had to have an interview, and then they had to send the report to Toronto. Toronto tried to send. They wanted to send my file up here. Barrie didn't want to deal with me, so they tried to send it back. And then they said, "Oh, because you marked down that you're native, you have to deal with the native center." And it took, dude, it's been fucking just bouncing around bullshit. Government BS drove me nuts. It's driving me crazy.
I bet.
So now I'm waiting for a new fucking CAS worker to call me. She should be calling me Wednesday next week.
They sure take their time.
No, it's because I wouldn't listen to their bullshit, and I wouldn't let them try and fucking boss me around and do stuff. And I told them straight up. I said my daughter was never in any danger. I said she was sent up here because it was safer for her and better for her. I knew that. I said the only reason why anyone got called is because my ex was being vindictive, and now you guys were involved. So, and it's just fucking bureaucracy and
And
paperwork
where's the
bullshit.
bitch?
Where's the bitch?
Oh, I have no idea.
Is she in Toronto,
Is
Barrie?
she in Toronto, Barrie?
The ex. Oh, she'll never come to Barrie. If that was the case, we'd still be together, man. I had tried to get her to move up here, fucking.
Yeah, so she's being
So
a bitch
she's
because
being
she
a
can't
bitch
see
because
the
she
kid.
can't see the kid.
Oh no, she can see her. I can't. That's the fucking bullshit part about it. The CAS says she's got. Anytime she wants to see her, all she has to do is call my sister, and she doesn't have any supervised visitations, no nothing. Full access whenever she wants. Whereas I got supervised visitations. I can only talk to her for an hour or so a day
Wow.
after school or before bed, and this and all sorts of bullshit. So
Yeah, you gotta get that
Yeah,
fixed.
you gotta get that fixed.
the problem is when they were the first interview I had, they started accusing me of shit that didn't happen, all sorts of stuff. I was like, "Where you get this information?" Well, and I'm like, "Fuck you!" I'm like, "None of this ever happened." I said, "This is you guys just going through a checklist, just insane." The way they were forming their questions, it was they didn't actually ask me questions. They were accusing me of shit in the way of asking a question, and I was catching. I just didn't play their game. They didn't like it, so they tried to get rid of me because they knew they couldn't fuck with me.
Huh. That's why I'll never have
That's
a
why
kid.
I'll never have a kid.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Just for some
Just
asshole
for
to
some
fucking take him
asshole to
away?
fucking take him away?
Oh, dude, I guarantee you, they don't want to try that because I'll go take her and I'll disappear.
And then you'll get arrested.
You'll get arrested.
No. Why? Because the ex doesn't want her. My sister's not. It's not like my
No, the
sister's gonna
government
fucking.
No, the government
wants it.
It's not like my
wants it.
sister's gonna say anything. They'd never fucking find me. I'd disappear.
Go make a house out in
Go
the
make a
forest
house out
like
in
in
the
my game.
forest, like in my game.
Something like that. Probably not even in this country.
I don't know any
I
other
don't know
country
any
that's
other
better.
country that's better.
Well, I don't
For
think there's any
freedoms, for
countries that are.
rights.
Freedoms, for rights.
Every country's fucked
Every
with their
country's fucked with their
president or prime
president or
minister.
prime minister.
Yeah, every country's got issues. Some are worse
Yep.
than others, but
Yep.
there are a few that I could survive in and not have a problem.
England?
England?
No,
The
too
cops
many
there are
stuffy.
fucked.
Cops there are fucked.
Yeah, that too. No, I love Australia. I'd love to go to Australia, but they're just as long as I can
Spiders
stay
and
away.
lizards and
Spiders,
crocs.
lizards, and crocs.
That doesn't bother me. I like that stuff, and so does trouble. So none of that stuff bothers me. It's just their politics are just as bad as ours. So if I could find a way to live in a bush somewhere off grid, I'd be fine.
And you got to know how to
You
make
gotta know
shelter
how to make shelter.
I know how to do that. It's been a while since I've done it.
because you don't want to rely
You
on
don't
a
want to
tent
rely
because
on
they
a
only
tent
last so
because they
long.
only last so long.
No, no, no. It's with a few tools. It's not hard to build a shelter. It just takes some time.
Yep.
Yep.
You start it in the spring and get to it. By the time the winter time comes, you should have it mudded and fucking a sizable enough shelter that I can survive in, and then each year build onto it.
Yep. Exactly.
Exactly.
Harvest the wood throughout the winter, what I need, and then come springtime start building. You got to see what I'm going to do to my backyard here.
Chainsaw or an axe
Chainsaw or
is
an axe is
mandatory.
mandatory.
Yeah,
A lot of
and a
rope.
shovel.
A lot of rope.
No, not really. You can make joints that'll fucking wood joints and stuff that work really well. You soak one piece of wood down, and then with water so that it all pops up. And when it dries, you cut your holes and all that shit. And then when it dries under your pegs, it uh, it hardens down onto the other wood. You use dry wood for pegs, and you use wet wood for. I've got a couple different ideas that I've seen. There's tons of ways to secure it without using ropes.
A lot of videos on
A lot of
YouTube
videos
about
on
that.
YouTube about that.
Yeah, that too. Even finding a place off grid beside even a slow moving creek or a river, you could build yourself a fucking dam
Yep.
or spot
Yep.
into it to make the water flow just a little bit faster, and then build yourself a fucking power dam.
Yep.
Enough to fucking
Yep.
keep shit charged and going. It's
Plus, you can have solar
Plus, you can have
panels,
solar panels,
the creek
yeah,
for water.
the creek for water.
I'm okay with that. But yeah, that game you were playing yesterday reminds me of Rust. Rust is like an old game that's been around for a long time, and it's basically the same thing. You gotta find materials and harvest this and that, and build yourself a fucking hideout and upgrade it. And the whole time, people are trying to attack you, and there's different. Some people get together and they have clans where they try and build great big huge monstrosities. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups.
Hiccups. Hold your breath.
Hiccups.
Take in,
Hold your
take
breath.
in a
Take
big
in a
breath of
great
air
big breath of
and
air
hold it.
and
Hold
hold it.
my breath for 10 minutes. I'll be right back.
Hell of a scuba
Oh,
diver.
scuba diver.
If you hear a thud, then you know I've held my breath long enough.
more hiccups.
No more hiccups.
Stand, stand on my head and drink a glass of water.
So you live in an
So you live
apartment
in an
or a
apartment
rooming
or
house?
It's
a rooming house?
it's a 2-story house. I got the basement apartment. It's a 2-bedroom. I haven't shown you it yet, have I?
No. Just inside.
Just inside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Um, the backyard's pretty big. There's a trampoline, a play set, and all that stuff. But there's areas of the backyard I'm gonna fix up. I'm gonna make an area for Elle to do her business in the back. The guys that were here before, they tried to make a garden. They fucked up the backyard. I'm gonna rake all that out and get rid of the spot they had as a garden and make more grass back there. So there's more areas. There's a fire pit.
You should
That reminds
plant
me,
some
that's
stuff
another
Should
like
thing.
plant some
onions
stuff
and
like onions
potatoes and
and
so forth.
potatoes and so forth.
No, I was going to, but I suck at gardening and I hate the fucking effort you gotta put into it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, I hear
really
that.
do. I really suck at gardening. And that's what these guys did. They tried to make a garden, but they went and fucking threw all their compost instead of composting it. They just threw all their fucking dirty food. There's corn on the cob fucking husks that Elle keeps digging out of the ground that they've buried in there, man. She fucking got one that was like 5 feet down. She dug it out, and it's not good for her stomach, so I gotta fucking keep an eye on her. So I'm hoping to rake all that shit over, clean it all up, and then make it nice. Like I said, there's a fire pit here. The lady who lives upstairs, she wants to get a newer one, more of an in-ground one instead of the one that's here. And I said, that's cool. Let's keep the old
Those are
one
easy
because
to
a
make.
buddy of
Those are
mine,
easy to make.
yeah, a buddy of mine's getting a kiln actually, and we've been collecting cans and metals and shit like that, all aluminums and stuff. And we're gonna start melting fucking making aluminum bars.
Decide on the shape
Decide
of
on
the
the
pit.
shape of the pit.
Dig a
Yeah, it's a round
hole
one.
Dig a hole
and then line
and
it
then
like in
line it
clay or concrete.
clay or concrete.
Well, she wants to buy one. I said I'd go in on it with her. It's like $200, and all you have to do is dig the hole out, and it fits right in, and it's got a screen that covers it. It's got an adjustable screen, height of the screen.
Just
So
gotta
the
have the air
Gotta have
holes
flames,
in
the
the right
air
place.
holes in the right place.
yeah, so the flames don't get too high and all that shit like that, and sparks go flying everywhere.
Right. And smoke. Mostly
And
smoke
smoke, mostly smoke.
and
I
airflow.
was actually looking at getting a smokeless burner, like a 15-inch smokeless burner to put in there. It's the same thing as having a fire pit, but you could throw anything you want in there. It's like a little fucking inferno, and it doesn't have any smoke because it superheats itself.
At least you have the dog
At
for
least you have the
company.
dog for company.
Yeah. When she isn't trying to make me run around fucking nonstop. She's just got so much fucking energy, it's insane.
Get her ball.
Get her ball.
Oh, dude, she's got 50 balls. She's shooting them all to fucking hell.
Get a harder ball.
Get a harder ball.
Hold on 1 second.
Get her stick. Just throw, throw,
Just
throw.
throw.
Yeah. I already fucking go to sleep at night with a sore shoulder sometimes because I throw the fucking ball so much. Or a stick.
Okay, then get
Okay,
those
then
things
get
for
those things for
how the pitchers do in
how the
baseball.
pitchers do in baseball.
Yeah. Just drop them in there and fire it.
Fucking right.
Easy.
Fucking right.
I'm sure
hurt.
there's ones
I
you
don't know
can
how that-
set a
There's ones you
timer
can
on.
set a timer on.
Then she'd get all mad because she'd be bringing the ball back to me and I wouldn't be picking it up. I'd just be sitting there. Wait for the next one, sweetie. But no, I take her out for like today I had an appointment, like I said, so I was out of here at 9:30 this morning. We didn't get back until 4 o'clock. But I also, after the meeting, took her to the dog park because we go to a dog park every day. It's not far from here. It's an off-leash one, and I
Is
take
she
her in
good
there.
with
She can
others?
run around.
Good with others?
Oh yeah, she's great with other dogs. She's actually like a little pack leader in there. It's kind of neat because we're in there every day, and there's a few people that are the same people that come by every day as well, and their dogs are they're getting to know each other. They're all the same, but there's like a group of people. It's funny. They all show up at the same time. There's like three different people. They only know each other from the park, and they each have two dogs. So that's six dogs. And Elle showed up, and she was new to the pack, and now she controls them. She runs around. She has them all in control. Herds them all day. Run around the park. Yeah, it's a nice little park. I actually I was out there late. Usually I leave there before 3. Usually I get there anywhere between 1 2 o'clock, and I try to leave around 3, before 3:30 ish, so I can be home in time to talk to Emily when she gets off school. Yuck! Sorry, she just drooled all over me. Fuck. Ugh.
What kind of dog
Someone
is
had
it
a
What
big.
kind
again?
of dog is it again?
Sorry.
Kind of dog.
Kind of dog.
She's a German Shepherd. She's 90% German Shepherd, 10% Belgian Malinois. And she's big. But yeah,
Good that
like
you
I said,
have her.
every day
That
we
you
go.
have her.
Sorry?
Good that you have her
Good
for
that you have her
loneliness.
for loneliness.
Oh, if I didn't have her, dude, I'd be going. I'd probably be in jail. Honestly, God, because there's been times I've been out with her, and if it wasn't for the fact that I had her, I probably would have murdered somebody
Have you
for
got
something
her as
stupid.
Have
one
you
of
got
those
her as one of those
Yeah, I
special
registered
helpers?
her.
special
Yeah,
helpers?
yeah, I registered her as an emotional support animal.
So you can go into
That's the best
stores
thing.
with
You
Go
can,
her
into
and
the
all that.
stores with her and all
yeah,
that.
you can register anything as an emotional support animal. That's the best part about it, and they get all the same privileges as a service dog. So
I want an
I
orangutan.
take her.
Want to orangutan?
You can. There's they got backpacks now
I teach you
at
to roll
Teach you
joints.
to roll joints.
they got backpacks and shit like that out right now that you can put fish tanks that come like fully sealed fish tanks. You can put fucking your goldfish in it and have a fucking emotional support goldfish and walk around with it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I know a guy in Toronto. It's what one of the reasons why I knew how to register her so easily. He had a 10.5 foot rainbow boa that was name is Diamond or something like that, and he had registered her as his emotional support animal. He would go into subways and the restaurants everywhere with a big bag with this giant fucking snake in it.
Huh.
She was friendly though. Yeah, she was friendly as hell. We'd be on the subway, he'd whistle, let out a little whistle, and the bag would start moving, and the snake would come fucking up and fucking out of the bag and up his body and wrap around his neck and freak people out.
I bet.
I bet.
I thought it was funny as hell. It really was. But yeah, you could have an emotional support bird, fish, dog, cat, mouse, gerbil, anything. As long as you get you like I said, there's 4 places here in Canada that does that I know 4 different registered companies that will allow, that'll register your dog as, or animal as an emotional support animal. All you need is a note from your doctor.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah, I
avatar
like that
better than the
avatar
other.
better than the other.
Oh, you fixed it. Oh, you changed it, or did I?
It's
I didn't
different
change it.
It's different
from chat.
from chat. I
Yeah,
didn't
because
do it.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
do it.
All my avatars got moved. I erased a bunch of stuff on my phone, and I lost all my avatar things, and so I got stuck with the ones that were either the very first one or the whatever one I saved up there. So
I like the one with the
I
hat.
like the one with the hat.
I got a new hat coming.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a new hat coming. The one I got is starting. Oh, stop being silly.
Same style.
Same style.
um, kinda. I'll be able to shape it into the same style. It's not a felt one. It's an actual all leather. It's Australian. It's made by an Aussie company. It's an official Australian leather cowboy hat, an outback hat.
I'm kind of partial to
I'm
my
kind of partial
fedoras.
to my fedoras.
I have a whole collection of fedoras.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to before before I put the cowboy hat on and started wearing that everywhere. See, I only started wearing that because of trouble. Um, we were playing around one day. She was like 3 years old. We were playing in the house. We were running around playing dress up and stuff like that. And I put it on. I got the cowboy hats from my dad when he passed. So I put it on one day to play with. She said, "I like that, Daddy. Can you wear that all the time?" So I started wearing it all the time. It's been like hell. She turns 10 in May. So I've been wearing it for almost 7 years.
Wow.
Just that one hat. So I got to get a new one now.
Yeah. I'm sure the rim
Sure,
of it
the rim
smells
of
like
it
hell.
smells like hell.
Oh no, because it's it is a felt style hat. It's made in the U.S. It's very durable. Um, I wash it down all the time. I take hot water, I hose it down, and I rinse it all out, and I clean it all out and scrub it down. That's why I got to start getting new ones. Starting to the felt's starting to go leathery, like you know how that material it starts to flatten out after a while, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a black
I
one,
have a
really
black one,
expensive
really
one,
expensive one,
and I have a red one
and I
with
have
a
a
black
red one
band.
with a black band.
I wish I can. I'm gonna try something. I
Okay.
hope I don't get kicked out, but I'll try. Hold on.
Oh, he got kicked out. We only have about 10 or so minutes left, anyways. I'll give him a few minutes to see if he comes back. Again, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Alright, I'm gonna end it, guys. Ogre, we'll talk on Tuesday if you want to come up. But everyone have a good weekend, and we'll catch you on Tuesday.